I wanted to tell you a story about this knife right here, one of the most iconic American knives. This was my grandfather's, who passed 2 years ago. His name was Harry, and he grew up in Bedford-Stuyvesant, New York, and in a very poor family, and met my grandmother at the University of Michigan, where they both went to college. And my grandfather moved to Upper Michigan because he had never seen so much land and such an untamed wilderness in his life. If you've not been to Upper Michigan, you can still go today and have a similar feeling. It's incredibly rural. There's incredible outdoor activities, and it's really, outside of Canada or maybe Alaska, one of the last frontiers you can have in the United States of America. So this Buck 110 belonged to my grandfather, and it's a very important knife to me. It's huge. It comes with a leather sheath, but he stored it in there, and it had some sort of tarnishing all over it, and he was not a great sharpener. This was before YouTube, so he taught himself to sharpen knives and probably didn't have the best equipment or the best know-how, and the blade was really profiled in an unfortunate way. And I really wanted this knife, I think, for my collection. And I contacted Buck Knives, and they have this program where you can send it in for basically a refurbishment. And you fill out this form and send it in, and you pay $6 to have it reprofiled and cleaned up. And I thought that that was an incredible service that Buck offered. We'll zoom in here, and we can see that the scales still have some of the scarring that my grandfather must have done sometime carrying this in the field. He was a bird hunter and a fisherman, so he probably used this for bird hunting. And by leaving it in the sheath and having all the oxidation and the misprofiling of the knife, it really needed a tune-up. And that $6 that Buck Knives allowed me to spend to have this knife totally restored was incredibly meaningful, and it's a level of customer service that I haven't seen from a brand in the United States since LL Bean got rid of their guarantee. So they reprofiled it, they cleaned the knife completely out, gave it a bath, buffed it, polished it, and sent it back to me. The shipping had to be $6, so I don't think they made any money on it, probably just paid for the shipping, and it was back to me in 2 weeks. So I wanted to thank Buck Knives for keeping this family heirloom the quality that it was. And also, I think you can pay like $10 more and get the blade completely replaced if you trash it. So a wonderful warranty, and I wanted to show you this knife. And it's huge. It's not something I would carry in my pocket. It's too big. Probably great for hunting or for field prep, but not something that someone like me would carry in their pocket. I use knives mostly for cutting boxes open at work. But I was so impressed by this company that I bought the Buck 112. I'd never been a Buck customer before, but I was so impressed. And I'm going to make a video on the unboxing of this, but I want to show you what this looks like in comparison. This is the Buck 112 Slimline. It's made of MagnaCut, which is a super steel, and the size comparison is pretty drastic. And I think the story goes that this knife was used in the Navy on a ship, and there was a sailor that bought one of these while they were in the military, got in a fight, and stabbed another sailor with it, unfortunately. And the admiral who was in charge said that there's not going to be a blade longer than a certain length, and I think that's where the evolution to the 112 came about. But the 112 is a much better size for carrying in your pocket. It's made of the same quality as the 110, but this one, which is the Slimline in MagnaCut, also comes with a pocket clip, so it's great for modern use. So I think that I'm really proud to own this based on my experience with Buck Knives and their customer service, and I look forward to passing this on in my family for years to come. So if you're considering a Buck knife, consider that it's more than a cutting implement, that it's an American tradition and we should be proud of a company and support somebody who has such great customer service. So I want to thank Buck Knives, and we'll see you next week for another video.